Hello and welcome. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Factorio. Okay, so I've got this thing working kind of acceptably how I want it to work, how I remember it working. Yeah, so it doesn't work quite the same as it used to because these guys can pick up so much more than one item at a time. It used to be that every inserter would feed directly into one chest, and if it was coming off of a belt, they would pick up one item at a time. And this system that Madzuri made would calculate it out and average the chests perfectly. But because they can pick up like 7 items, I think, right now, they sometimes end up a little bit out of sync. But this is working now. It's working again. It prevents the chests from one set of chests from getting totally full while the train's waiting for one cargo wagon to get full. And let's just stand here for a moment and you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see that squads are getting launched a lot more often now. Clearly iron is coming in a little bit quicker. I reversed these inserters, so we're unloading this now. It's gonna run out pretty quick actually. And then we'll need to modify this one more time. I also added more electric mining drills. Some of them aren't working. I don't really have enough space here to make this one work well. We're awfully close here. Okay, so the train's back. All these chests will get depleted very, very quickly. And then what will happen is that these 2 outer wagons will fill first. But then, something really cool happens. And that is that instead of having these chests get full and just fill up everything, and this train sits here forever waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for these chests to be full before the iron ore can get to here. As soon as this wagon is full, these guys will grab like 5 to 7 units of iron ore, and then they'll just stop. And a quick rundown of how this works again is all of these inserters are connected via green wire. All of the chests are connected via green wire. Each individual inserter is connected to its own chest via red wire. It goes through an arithmetic combinator, takes the input signal, so what is in all of the chests, divides it by the number of chests that there are, and then inverts it. And then what this guy's doing is he's getting, okay, so I've got more than the mean, I've got more than the average, so I shouldn't pick up anything. And so notice how there's 7, 7, 7, 5. So again, somewhere between 7 and 5. And now, unfortunately, these guys are all going to shut down because there's a little bit of a disparity between the flow between the two, but it ended up being loaded much quicker, and now that the train's gone, now they'll all start loading again, and the chests will be equal. Roughly equal, within 10 units or so of each other. Well, it sounds like we got attacked. We're losing things. Looks like something ran out of ammo. So that took a lot more time than I expected that it would. Again, remembering how the hell you had done things before or how they had been shown to you before is not easy. Sometimes it can be very confusing. But, and then adjusting to the fact that we've got these stack inserters, which 4 of them are getting the job done very, very handily. In fact, 4 might even be overkill for this red belt. I don't know about blue belt. Hopefully 4 can handle blue belt. But what I want to do is just kind of hang out here until these chests are empty. And this explains why it's loading unevenly now, is that we're halfway empty. And they can't quite do it. There's 2,000 in there. Let's speed this process up a little bit. We'll put another set of stack inserters. Of course, I don't have enough iron. I'm in a massive field of iron and I don't have enough iron. The other thing I could do is I could just manually ferry this over there, actually. That might be a lot quicker. Yeah, I think so. Just grab as much as we can and just dump it into the train. Yeah, that's a lot faster. Yep, again, we're seeing science get done, we're seeing robots get launched at things and good stuff. Let's get this thing done. For now, we will reverse this belt. That'll get the whole system running again. However, I feel like the amount of iron ore coming in is actually too much, and we should double the line up, like right here. I need more iron. I wish I had some more room here to make this thing work better. But this is functional, and we can copy paste it again in the future. Once you set the initial train station up the right way, then you don't really have to worry about it anymore. So these should be roughly equal. Go to there. Go to that middle section again. And to guarantee that they're equal, we could put splitters. Yes, we should put splitters here. 2 red splitters. So half of this lane goes that way, half of this lane goes this way, half of this lane goes that way, half of this lane goes this way on the one side. It's not really, well, let's say that this had 2 units, this had 1 unit. It's still 3 and 3, like it's gonna be equal. Or rather 1.5, 1.5, like it will be equal this way. Question is, are all the electric mining drills running with the current setup? And it looks like the answer is yes, so that is good. Okay, it's functional. Still, the train's gonna sit here for a while, not wasting fuel. But let's tell it to go to the depot for now. Sorry, go to the depot for now. Even though you're not full. It's only got 5.2k. I still feel like Trains Plus is probably a useful mod. I was looking around at this Trains thing and like, I don't know. What is this supposed to tell me? Like, Trains Plus tells me all kinds of stuff. Like, I can actually see the cargo on it, or, well, you used to be able to. I don't know why you can't right now. But, I just changed the configuration on here so that it goes to the depot and then it never leaves until the cargo's empty. Which happens pretty quickly. Robots got a lot quicker while you guys were gone. No worries. It's fine. We should probably research some more logistic trash slots. Our stone is down to 4.3%. Our initial iron ore deposit's at 8.4%, so we need to find some new stone. We secured some more iron. Looks like copper is still okay. It's at 39%. It's fine. I was gonna say great, but it's okay. This guy's running a lot more constantly now. Plenty of iron getting through to the system here at the end. Looks like we're actually having an oil shortage. I don't see any plastic on those lines. It's been a long time since I've gone over to the oil area. In fact, that wouldn't be a bad idea to try to hook that up, to get some oil into the system. Let's make this into a passive provider. And then let's go create an area where we can turn those into robots automatically. Because there really is never going to be a time where we have too many robots. The game runs so well, especially these days, that I don't think that that's a real concern, justifiable concern. requests like 50, 50, 50. Actually, this needs to go directly into a roboport, doesn't it? Actually, technically, I think the better way to do it would be each of them get a roboport. Because if it gets full of one type of robot, then it'll stop accepting types of the other. So it's a bit, maybe, expensive. I think it'll be worth it. Let's make you into filter inserters. You will only pick up construction robots. You will only pick up logistic robots. You're waiting on flying robot frames. Unfortunately, because of the fact that they've got kind of want them to make them equally, I think. Right now, construction robots are getting priority because of their, I don't know, this inserter just seems to be faster when he's on the south side. So anytime a flying robot frame gets completed and gets brought over, it gets turned into a construction robot, which isn't good. So, let's do it this way. You will not request the flying robot frames. You will. That works for me. Now it's at least 50-50. So if there are, once these get full, if there's no need for construction robots, then it'll stop making construction robots eventually. And if there's no need for logistics robots, it'll stop making logistics robots. But if there's ever a need and the system needs more robots, then these roboports will just dump all these robots into the network. Otherwise, yeah, that'll run nonstop. So that's good. This is fine. I think we want more though. You should probably be upgraded to fast. Thing that you're usually waiting on though is steel, which we actually have right here. Making steel locally here is kind of silly. It was a good stopgap for when we did it, but let's just use a requester chest. I think we are injecting steel at some point into the system. Yeah, it's delivering 100, so that'll get that thing running a lot faster. Let's make sure you're fast enough to keep up. Get rid of all that stuff. Okay. Yep, the stone deposit's pretty much empty. Almost gone. Alright, and we were going to get into the car and go get the oil. That was the plan. Alright, so at least that's working. Yes, we need oil. That is a huge shortfall that we have right now. So we're going to grab our empty barrels. We should have some steel on us. How's the construction range look? And we're right up against it. I'd like to get a few more roboports. I haven't actually checked to see, but these squads... Let's see. There they go. I don't know how they're faring. I have a feeling that they get weaker the longer the game goes. Like, if you're running up against behemoths, I can't really imagine how they would be able to take on a behemoth. They're just not that strong. Maybe, do they get benefits from upgrades, maybe? Yeah, this was a bad thing to do. You guys are using regular ammo? That's no good. I'm using regular ammo? That's no good. Let's do that so that it'll fill up again. Yeah, we should probably bring power out here so that this is all running non-stop. These solar panels are just not quite enough. I think we'll do that real quick. I don't know if we have enough of these. Darn it. I don't care, I'm just gonna drive through the trees. You can't stop me. Unless, of course, there's a biter attack, in which case they might stop me. They should ignore these electrical poles. Unless, of course, I run into them. Which will kill them. Because the electrical poles don't cause pollution. And I used up all my steel on the, oops. Used up all my steel doing the crude oil barrels, so... we should set these up to be requester and passive provider. So, requester chest, you request whatever he's got, times 200, okay. And you are active provider. Sorry, passive provider. Let's grab the rest of the oil. And in general, I wish we had more slots. There is an upgrade, I think. Or there was a configuration setting that I had in the previous version of the game where I actually had way more slots, and I really, really liked having that. So, hopefully we can go back to that. Here, I'm only going to request, I don't want regular ammo anymore. I think it's very unlikely we're ever going to see those in our inventory, so for now we'll just do that. Get rid of all my regular ammo. Coal is also something that I don't really want to have anything of. So we'll do coal in replacement of the iron chests. Actually, that's not quite true. Get rid of that one. I'm gonna request 50 coal. Because you do need it occasionally, like for cars and tanks and trains and stuff, so... it'd be useful to have. Okay, I needed steel because I needed big electric poles, because we were trying to connect the outpost down here. There we go. So that thing will run a lot better now. Never did put this thing into the book. Try to get a little bit more accumulator storage. And, yeah. I mean, relearning the game and figuring things out as we go is quite fun. I enjoy it. Accumulators are totally out of power. We are not generating enough power. Do some more solar. I am glad that the robots are getting a little bit quicker. It's going to help out quite a bit. We should start making efficiency modules. I think this is going to be more of an efficiency, now that we have biters. Like, before it was all about productivity, my last campaign, but this game is going to be... I think we want efficiency modules. We can make assembly machine 3s now. I don't know that I even ever set up assembly machine production, which is kind of pathetic. I just want you to make some efficiency modules. And logistic network, connect it to it if the number of rail tanker gets its own thing, huh? That's cool. The number of those is less than, say, 50, then build more. So we'll get some of those being produced. Logistics 3 is not really getting done because there is no blue science. There's no blue science because there's no red circuits or batteries. There's none of that because there was no oil, but there is oil now. So oil should be coming into the system. We got crude showing up. We got the petroleum splitter, so that'll balance out the production there. These guys are running. I think we need more of these. We probably make too much light. And we don't convert enough. I don't even think I have a heavy to light converter. If I remember correctly, it was like 7 to 1. And I had a blueprint for it at one point, but I don't anymore. That is going to be too close, isn't it? I'd like to line this up with you. That'll work right there. So we go underground pipe, connect some water in. You extrude by 1. Oh, right, that's not going to work, is it? Unless we want to space them like really big. Alright, let's not worry about hooking into that then. So you're going to be the heavy, you're going to be the light. And this water goes under, okay, water goes to here. And we'll connect the water in here. That's That's water for all of you. Which means that this water doesn't need to be here. Down here. One more tile down if I can. A little bit of landfill. 12 minutes till the stone runs out. Okay. There goes all of our landfill. That's the light oil connection. And the heavy oil we can connect out there. Right here. Okay. And the light connects back that way. The petroleum. Crap. Petroleum connects back up this way. Okay, so hopefully that is the correct ratio. I can't recall if it is or not, but that will help out a little bit with getting science running again. We probably do want to start making some assembly machine 3s. We probably do want to request the efficiency modules. So some of them will be brought to us. Try to keep our power usage down because I'm awfully concerned about all these biters. That's a lot. I certainly didn't tune down the settings. These robots are having a hard time actually just getting to me, apparently. So our most powerful, like, power-hungry stuff right now is actually these guys over here. They take 420 kilowatts. Let's load those up. Beyond that, after those, it's this guy too. It is the 210 versus 150, I think these are. Yeah, these are 150. Electric mining digger drills are only 90, so they're not very big concern, but you can fit 3 of them in there, so that's convenient. Yeah, I think it actually is the oil smelting that's high on power usage. So we'll try to bring down our power usage a little bit, lower our pollution, and just keep things running smoothly. You are actually full. That's going to stop you from adding more oil to the system. Alright, well, progress has been slowly made. Robots are attacking. Iron's coming in at a pretty good rate. This is, in fact, not even emptying because this one's got priority. So that's a bit of a problem, actually. I kind of want these to have priority so they can drain and we have more space. So let's do some changes real quick. First off, just break that line. Have you come over to here and get rid of this. red splitter. Red underground belt. And now the trains are secondary. So this should actually end up running out eventually. Which is actually good. In fact, I want to make it a little bit faster if I can. Okay. Done and done. All right. So, yeah. Squad 69. Oh no. Somebody call Northern Lion. I'm gonna need to, you know, decide just exactly what the goal is of this campaign. We've experienced stack inserters. We've tried a few new mods. I think we should probably go get more oil because these aren't full. And beyond that, keep on throwing these guys into these. Especially the ones that are running non-stop. Get our energy consumption down so that we are good to go. Accumulators have some energy. I feel like we need to get some more accumulators still. Just fit it wherever you can fit it. All right. I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you again soon. See you in a little bit.